Hello guys, today we are going to learn about AI agents and going to create a simple integration of AI agents with Spring Boot, Java, and we will be using Ollama, basic one. Yeah, so let's see what is Ollama and how to integrate it with Llama 3, the LLM, and those things we are going to do. Cool. So we are going to create just basic one. So for that, what we have to do first, let's see what is Ollama. You can see here Ollama. We can use start building the open models code with open models. These things. So first we we need to download the Ollama. So you can download this using this command. Copy it for Mac and Linux, and for Windows there is you can download the DMG file. Cool. So once you do this, just copy it and open in terminal. Just copy it and open in terminal. So I already have opened it terminal. So let me show this command. Here you can see I have used this command here, curl fssl this install datasys. So it is going to download and install Ollama, downloading Ollama for macOS and then starting Ollama, right? And after that, once you get downloaded, you will see a public key which is here, and we need to use another command. Once downloaded, you need to start the server. For starting the server, we need to use Ollama serve command. Once this command is executed, it generates a private key in this folder, this position, and then a public key you can see here, and then the server is running on localhost, this one. So just copy it and paste it here, and you can see Ollama server is running. Awesome. So now this server is ready to get your prompt, right? This Ollama server is only able to get and interact with the AI model. So this takes the prompt. So here you can see there are different get post. These are the methods which I have used. So here I want to show you, just want to see, like there is API slash generate, API slash show, then API slash generate, API slash chat. These are the different requests which have hit this server at port 11434. So this lists down the APIs. Cool. So this is the work of Ollama server which is running. And for Llama, what you have to do, you have to download the Llama, and for that you need to run the command Llama Ollama pull Llama 3. So Llama 3 is of higher size, bigger model, and this downloads entire thing, entire chat GPT like LLM in our local system. So you can use Ollama pull Llama 3, or I have used Mistral. So we can use Mistral also. Ollama run Mistral. It is provided by Facebook only. So you can see what is Mistral. Let me just take you here. You can see Mistral AI Frontier agents are there. So it is kind of LLM which we can download it in our local system and then we can use it. Cool. Frontier AI in your hands. We help organizations build tailored AI system to solve the world. Cool. Now, once we have downloaded this Mistral using the command Ollama run Mistral, just we need to see like success. Once installed, this there should be like success. This message should be there, and after that we are ready to use the command. This triple line, triple arrow kind of, this is the prompt. Here you can enter any prompt like 2 plus 2. When I enter this slash show, when I did slow this show, what it did, the result of adding 2 and 2 is 4. So it started giving the answer. Now let's go to Spring Boot integration. So what we need to go first, go to the Spring Boot initializer, Spring Boot initializer, and just choose whatever you want, the version, the Gradle build or Maven build. We just choose it, right? And once you have chose, just like I have Java Maven 4.0 version, then here you can give the name maybe Llama, something like that, or Ollama, whatever you want. Then Java I am using 21, and then you can add dependencies because we are going to use a REST controller, so we are going to have Spring Web. You can use Lombok maybe, yeah, and then Swagger related. If you want Swagger, I have Swagger, so you can use these things, right? Just click on generate and then download it and open it in IntelliJ. And how to open it in IntelliJ? Just go on file, open, and then browse to your folder. Actually it's slow in my system. Just go there and just open the pom.xml file there, and once you open the select the pom.xml and then click open. Once you click open, it will ask for open edge project. So open edge project in a new window or in this window, whatever you choose, just open that, and once you do that, dependencies will be downloaded. Cool. So open the pom.xml, you will see all the dependencies there. And now let's create a simple chat controller. So just see, I have a simple chat controller which is accepting one REST API endpoint, which is API/chat, and then I am creating an Ollama service which is in the controller. I'm passing it, and look at this method which is get mapping /API/chat, and then this chat method is there, and it is accepting a prompt which would be like what is 2 plus 2, what is Java, give me serialization, something like that. Whatever prompt you want to give, it will accept that. And then let's go to the service, this Ollama service method generate. Just look at the service, you can write it down on your own. So here we have REST template, and then this generate method, look what is there. We have a URL on which we are going to click, right? So this localhost 11434 is the same URL which on which our Ollama server is running. You can see Ollama is running here. This is the same URL, and then API, then generate. This is the UPI, and this is the API which we are going to hit. And after that, we want to pass the request. And request, we have model, what type of model we are using. So there are here we have Llama 3 and Mistral, but for now I'm not using Llama 3. I'm using only Mistral because I have downloaded it in our local. So Mistral right now using, so we need to enter the Mistral here, then prompt type to be prompt, which is a string version, and then stream is equal to false. It is not going to stream. Yeah, now just set the headers and then pass it as an REST template get post for object, and here URL, then entity which is HTTP entity, and then map.class. We have the response, this response of the type map key value something like that. Yeah, if response is there, if it is not null, get the response, otherwise return no response. So this is our simple controller and our Ollama service. Cool. This is the only class we would like to know, that would be better. And then this is our Spring Boot application. This is Ollama request, model, prompt, stream, these three fields which we had used here, but I think we have hard coded it. We can use like Ollama. Don't go into this, just remember the only those things. This one, Ollama controller and Ollama service for the simplicity, and then just run this application, Spring Boot application. And once you run it, let me show it by running it. Yeah, it is starting. So what will it do, it will have this request mapping API. So there would be an endpoint in Swagger. I will open the Swagger also. There we can see this slash API slash chat, which will have a method and which will accept a prompt, and then we can get the prompt response there. So it is starting, it is taking time, so just wait. Yeah, Spring Dock endpoint is enabled by default. So now let me show you on the browser for the Swagger URL. Let me open Swagger. This is the URL, localhost 8080. Cool, it is loading successfully. Yeah, awesome. So here you can see we have the get method, and we can try it out also. Here we can say, suppose what want to ask, how Java, no, no. Let me ask about what is functional interface in Java 8. Okay, just just I have just hit it. You can use it directly in Postman also with the same prompt. Now what will happen, let me go to take you to the terminal. Here there should be an API hit, right? Oh, Mistral is not running. Let me run the Mistral. Yeah, so here there should be an API hit on the localhost. So here you can see there would be API, what we have called API slash chat, and then what, where is our Swagger, API slash chat, and after that it is going to hit also this API, right? First it will go to the API slash generate, and after that, once it is going to connected with Ollama server, then it is going to connect with Mistral, right? So in Mistral, what it is going with, which API it is going with, slash API slash chat. This is for connecting with the or communicating with the Mistral LLM. Cool. So let's go here. Yeah, here you can see slash API slash generate. So right now it has connected with our Ollama server, which is running on server localhost 11434. So successfully it has connected. So all the logs requests which come or go through this server, they are listed here, they are logged here on the Ollama server. You can see Ollama server started and it is running. Now this Llama server is going to connect with Llama, our Mistral actually, Llama 3 or Mistral. So we have Mistral, so it is going to connect with Mistral with the URL, what URL, API slash chat, where it is API slash chat. So this is the global one. It is going to connect with Llama. So just let me show it here, if it is connecting or not. Yeah, it is running. It will take some time, maybe it is very slow. My laptop is slow actually, but there should be some response, right? Because we have not got any error. So in the Swagger there should be some response. It is still waiting actually. What is functional interface in Java? It will successfully come. I know it is very slow. Look here, I have just here you can see 2 plus 2 I had entered, and after a lot of time it had resulted me the result of adding 2 plus 2 is 4. So it is working. It is very slow, but yeah, let's hope it gives us our response. Connecting AI agents, you can see with Spring Boot, Java and SQL. So I'm using Ollama, which is basically Llama 3, which is developed by Facebook. We can use Grok AI also. Grok AI is popular one. It is free, so Grok AI also we can use. ChatGPT and Gemini both are kind of paid version. so we have to pay some money for using them. That's why I chose for Llama Mistral, which is free kind of, and I have downloaded it in our local, so it is behaving like local. It is still behaving like local. If I had used ChatGPT something, it would have been a faster one, but